So I was sitting in my studio working on a video today, and one of the old banks that I used to pick up $50 from all the time called me and said yesterday they had someone bring in a bunch of old $50 and asked me to come in and look at them. I just got off the phone, so we're going to go to the bank and take a look at these halves and hope that we have something awesome. Hey everybody, it's Future Seeker here, and what you're about to see is mind-blowing, but before we get there, I kind of wanted to interject and add a little bit of additional information to answer a question that is more likely than not going to come up in the comments. And that question is, why didn't the bank teller tell this person that these could be worth more than 50 cents a piece or more than face value? Well, I actually had that same question as well, and the bank teller that I was working with directly told me that they actually tried to. This person didn't seem very interested. They just wanted to get rid of them and move on about their day, which means they either inherited them or they were sitting around the house and they just were cleaning out, whatever it may be, but they didn't seem very interested in going around and finding out if they were worth more by going to coin shops. They just wanted to dump them and move on. So after this person left, that's when the bank called me to come up and confirm their suspicions that they were in fact worth more than face value, and I was happy to oblige. And again, what you're about to see is nuts. So make sure you stick with me and check these out. Another thing is I actually did want to record some of this in the bank, but the bank has a policy against recording inside of the bank, which is actually typical for like most banks don't allow you to record inside the bank. I totally get that. So I had to oblige, but they actually specifically asked me not to put the bank name or location, which I wouldn't have done anyway. But they specifically asked me to, regardless of the fact that it's not something that I do, because they probably, they didn't say this, but I assume that they don't want this person to see the video and realize how much more they were worth and then come back and start trouble. So I totally get that. So we're going to cut out the part where I arrived at the bank, which, because I did record that. I recorded myself walking into the bank and I was just going to blur out the name, but yeah, we can't put any of that in there. So anywho, I wanted to let you know that I am actually going to give away some of the silver $50 that we got in this haul. So if you guys are interested in that, stick around to the end of the video and I'll give you more details. And additionally, guys, I definitely appreciate you being here. And if you enjoy my videos, I would really appreciate you going down below and making sure you're subscribed if you enjoy my content, of course. And also, I do want to tell you about this awesome giveaway from our sponsor, SD Bullion, where you could win a full monster box of American Silver Eagles. Check this out. SD Bullion is at it again. Last year, they gave away a full monster box of 2022 Silver Eagles. Now this year, they're doing it with a full monster box of 2023s. If you want your chance to win a full sealed monster box of 2023 Silver Eagles, make sure you head over to sdbullion.com/silverseeker or click the link in the description below. Thank you to SD Bullion for sponsoring today's video. Okay, guys, I just left the bank, and they didn't want me to record at the bank. We'll talk about that later, but I did want to show you what we got. So I pulled into a commuter parking lot. You guys got to see this. This is crazy. Okay, so what I'm about to show you isn't even all of what they had. So they had a bunch. They had over 100 rolls of these, and I got the short end of a 6-way split. Basically, they let me pick up some of these for face value just because I came in and told them what they were. Look at these 65 through 69. 65 through 69. I know there's some other dates in here. Now, what's crazy is, like I said, this wasn't even all of them. And they actually had some 90%ers as well. They had some rolls that were marked 64, 61 through 63. And unfortunately, I didn't get any of those. I did tell them what everything was worth. And they picked this up from a person who didn't even want to get them checked out. And they let me take a 6th of them because I had 5 people on staff. And I'm just going to open one of these really quick in the car. Just want to show you guys. And then we'll get these back to the studio and we'll go through them all the way. But look at this. All 40. I didn't open every single one of these at the bank, but they're all labeled with what's in them. And all the labels of the ones I opened at the bank were absolutely correct, which means all of these probably are as well. And I got to get these for face value. This is crazy. Oh man, I feel sorry for the person that turned these in. Look, this one right here. Still halves 1965 through 69. All right, let's get these back to the studio. I'll tell you a little bit more. The bank didn't want me to record inside of the bank, unfortunately, because I don't know. I guess they didn't want this person to find out that they got all this silver. But either way, holy smokes, let's get these back. All right, so we're back in the studio. I'm going to go ahead and get these out. I won't make you guys sit through all of this, but I do want to just kind of pile these out and see what we have. Oh, no. And I'm losing some of the ones that I dumped out in the car. But yeah, we got 18 full rolls. I assume they're all full, but mostly marked 65 through 69. Like I said, I opened a lot of these, not all of them, but a lot of these at the bank so we could just make sure that they were what they said they were. Okay, so I got them all open, and while I was opening them, I was just kind of checking out the edges to make sure there wasn't anything that looked like it might be a 90%er, and I did actually find one at 1971. So that one's not silver, but I mean, whatever, I got it for face value anyway, and look at all the silver I did pick up. Yeah, every one of these outside of, outside of this one right here is all 40% silver that I got for face value. So there's 20 coins per roll, and we got 18 rolls, so that is 359 if you subtract this one that we got for face value. Let's do some math and see what I paid versus what the silver value is of these halves. All right, so we have the calculator up on the screen. Now, each silver half dollar, 40% silver, I should say, has 0.1479 ounces of silver in it. So we have 359 of them. So if we take that number, multiply it by 359, we actually have 53.09 ounces of silver. Now, that spot tracker down at the bottom of the screen is accurate as I record this video. Of course, that number could be different by the time you watch it. But looking at the number right now, 2329, just updated, is $1,236 in silver that we picked up for face value. Now, the face value is $180. So if you subtract the face value, we basically just netted over $1,000 worth of silver. So, you know, that's a lot of silver to get basically for free. And I do mean for free because that subtracts the face value of the coins. So there you go, guys. That is a perfect example of what I've said in the past, especially when I did a lot of corner roll hunting, about keeping a good relationship with your bank tellers, with your branch managers, because you never know when you could be called on as the expert that they look to come in and verify or let them know if something is worth more. And some banks don't even allow, their tellers to take coins out, putting their own cash in. But this one and a lot of other banks that I have worked with don't care. The bank tellers are absolutely welcome to keep it. All the bank cares about is that the drawer is balanced at the end of their shift. And so as long as the amount of money is in that, that drawer that's supposed to be, they don't really care what it is. The bank's not out actively looking for silver. That's not what they're in business for. So this was really cool of them to call me. I do kind of see why they didn't want it recorded. I'm sure if the person sees this, even though at the time, as the bank teller said, he didn't care, even at the time that he didn't care, it's still, if he sees this, he's probably gonna be like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize it was that much more, and then he could cause a fit. So that's why we're not gonna release the bank, any of the information at all. We're gonna cut out that part of the video. So I did tell you guys that I did want to give away some of these. So what we're gonna do is for our May giveaway, I know it's a while off, but the April giveaway is already going on my website, so I'll put a link for that down below if you haven't entered it yet. For the May giveaway, we're gonna give away 10 of these 40% half dollars that I got out of this haul right here. So that'd be our May giveaway. So make sure you enter our April giveaway, stick around and see our May giveaway, and we're going to continue to give away silver every single month on this channel for the rest of the year, and who knows, maybe even in 2024. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said earlier, if you enjoy my content, please give me a sub. If you don't, that's fine too. I just appreciate you watching this one. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you next time.